Finally, some long-awaited answers for a Lake City family who lost their son to gun violence on Christmas Eve in 2019. Our Sydney Ryan spoke with the Lake City police chief today, who says the suspect taken into custody may be the first of several arrests. But first, Sydney, walk us through how we got here in the first place.
Well, Rachel, Akia McFadden was killed on Christmas Eve in 2019, and until now, no arrests have been made. The Lake City police chief tells me they've never stopped working on the case, even as leads sometimes slowed. But now momentum is growing again after they made their first arrest in McFadden's death. Almost 6 years after Akia McFadden was shot in Lake City on Christmas Eve 2019, an arrest has been made in his case. On the evening of December 24th, McFadden was found unresponsive on Independence Avenue with multiple gunshot wounds.
It appears that the victim was walking down the road and he encountered some other individuals, and possibly a struggle took place, which led to his death when he was shot multiple times.
McFadden was taken to a local hospital and later pronounced dead. On November 19th of this year, Lake City resident David Hanna was booked into the Florence County Jail on charges including murder and possessing a weapon during a violent crime connected to McFadden's death. Miles tells me almost 6 years after McFadden's death, his department has never stopped investigating, and finding Hanna so close to the anniversary of McFadden's death was just luck.
A homicide case is never really closed, until we secure conviction. So these cases, even the cold cases, we consider them cold, but they're still open. Call it luck, call it happenstance, whatever, you may call it, that he was arrested around this time this year.
In the first week of 2020, when officials spoke on the shooting and several others in the weeks following, they believed Lake City had a gang problem. But the case investigator I spoke to today says there's no indication McFadden's death was gang-related.
There wasn't any indication that this was gang-related. Going through the whole case file, nothing shows gang.
Investigator McKnight is also the victim advocate for McFadden's family, and she tells me she knows this first arrest is a comfort to them.
His mother and father, I do know that they are relieved that an arrest has been made.
Both McKnight and Miles tell me this is not the end of the investigation into McFadden's death.
I do believe there's some other people that are still at large, and our investigators are working diligently along with SLED to bring those other individuals to justice as well.
Chief Miles tells me he expects more arrests will be made in connection to McFadden's death. Live in the control room, Sydney Ryan, WMBF News.